Hi, my name's Lindsay and I have a healthy eating blog called Linziloves.com. I created my blog following surgery to remove my kidney after being diagnosed with kidney cancer, and I'm delighted to be working with Kidney Cancer UK. I decided to start a healthy eating blog because I was recovering from surgery and I wanted to eat lots of healthy foods that would make me feel better. I didn't have much energy. I was cooking in the kitchen most days, trying different recipes, and I thought, why not tell more people about this? It also gave me something to do while I was recovering, as the days can be quite long, so I was experimenting with recipes, enjoyed writing my blog, and I was discovering new foods that helped me recover faster and gave me much needed energy when I was feeling quite tired and lethargic. I did some research online to look at foods that would help aid my recovery, and I found that certain foods would be beneficial for my surgery in particular. For example, lean proteins such as chicken, beans, pulses can help your muscle knit back together. This was really important for me because my abdominal surgery cut through some quite major muscles. Also, vitamin C can help with wound healing as it helps cells reproduce. Things such as berries, orange, spinach, broccoli contain a lot of vitamin C. I found that eating these foods not only made me feel better, but they actually gave me much needed energy. I found myself eating all the colours of the rainbow. Lots of foods that are generally good for you contain lots of vitamins and minerals which can help boost your immune system, which I think is really important after surgery when your immune system's a bit knocked. So all these things I feel contributed to a faster recovery. I know they made me feel better, and I really enjoyed making lots of different recipes and trying lots of different foods. On my blog you can find lots of healthy recipes that I've created. I've tried to make it so that healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. I've tried to come up with recipes that are healthy alternatives to maybe favourites that people enjoy. For example, I've got a recipe on there for healthy blueberry pancakes. I've replaced sugar and white flour with spelt flour as a healthy alternative. I've also made them dairy free as my sister's actually lactose intolerant. So I've used almond milk instead of normal milk. Fresh blueberries give it a really nice flavour, and I've used maple syrup as a natural sweetener. I've also got another recipe on there for evening meal, which is peanut butter chicken stir fry. It's a really tasty alternative to sugary stir fry sauces that you can find in the supermarket. Now I'm going to show you one of my recipes for a healthy version of a Mexican dish, which is loaded sweet potato skins. I've decided to use sweet potato instead of normal potatoes. They have much more nutritional value. They actually count as one of your 5 a day, and they contain vitamin A, beta-carotene and vitamin C, which are all really good for recovering from surgery and everyday health. In preparation for this recipe, I've put a whole sweet potato with the skin on in the oven for 1 hour at 180 degrees. While the sweet potatoes were cooking, I prepared the filling. I heated about a tablespoon of olive oil in a pan and fried off some garlic, some mixed peppers and some chopped red onion. Once these had begun to soften, I added half a can of mixed beans and then stirred these around and let them cook again for another couple of minutes. I added half a tin of chopped tomatoes, as well as some paprika and some chopped coriander, as well as a bit of salt and pepper. I've got to add here that I use paprika because it adds flavour but without adding heat, so other people who have kidney cancer who aren't able to have spicy food can still try this recipe. So next we're going to make the homemade guacamole to go on the loaded potato skins. To make the guacamole you'll need 2 ripe avocados, a small red onion, 1 tomato, as well as some chopped coriander, the juice of a lime and some salt and pepper. You'll need to chop the red onion and the tomato into small chunks. Then you'll need to scoop out the avocado and put this in a bowl. Mash the avocado with a fork. If they're ripe enough, they should mash quite easily. Add the red onion and the tomato and mix in with the avocado. The lime juice will then need to be added to the mashed avocado, as well as a bit of salt and pepper. Also some chopped coriander. Add as much as little as you like. I love coriander, so I put loads in my guacamole. Give it all a mix until it's even through the smashed avocado. Once your sweet potato has baked for an hour in the oven, remove it from the oven and give it 5 to 10 minutes to cool down so it's not too hot and you won't burn yourself when you cut the potato open. So you'll need to slice the potatoes lengthways and then scoop out the majority of the filling. Put the potato in with your beans, give it a mix around, a bit of a mash, and then put it back into the potato. Once you've put both halves of the potato are loaded with the filling, you can add a sprinkle of cheese. This is completely optional. If you're on a dairy-free diet, you might not want to add cheese. However, I think it just gives it a bit more of a Mexican style flavour. Then put the sweet potatoes back in the oven for about 5 minutes until the cheese is melted. Take your potatoes out the oven once the cheese is melted, and then top each half with the guacamole. About a tablespoon should do. And then instead of sour cream, I like to use natural Greek yogurt. It's still got the thickness of sour cream, but it's a healthier alternative to sour cream. And then I like to put a sprinkle of coriander on the top for a bit of garnish, and then you can serve.